What's going on, guys? Lewis here, back again with another video today. Not so much of a positive video, but yeah, it will lead to a positive thing. But today is the last time you will be seeing the new Audi Q3 on the channel. It's time for it to go, but when something goes, something always replaces it. So yeah, stay tuned for the new replacement, and yeah, you'll find out what it is. But today's all about the Q3. I just want to give you guys my final thoughts of the car. I've done about 4,000 miles in it now, so I just wanted to just get my owner's experience across to you guys. I think I've got a good kind of understanding of the car now. It's worn in, I've been on various types of journeys, so I just want to tell you how the car has served me in the short period of time that I've had it. So let's get straight into this. First thing I do want to talk about is the looks on this car. If you have watched my previous video, the link will be in the description of my opinion walk around of this car. You will see that I wasn't the biggest fan of the styling, but I must admit it's really grown on me. Despite this not being the S-line trim or the Vorsprung trim that you can get, and not being in probably the best of colour, but obviously that's down to opinion. The car has really grown on me. I really like it. I really like looking at it. I mean, before I was like, it's not really a bit of me. Can't really see myself driving that, but now I think it's just a really nice car. I mean, it does get quite a few looks on the road as well, probably because it is a new model. But yeah, let's not take away from the fact that this car is a premium Audi. It does look the part. It's got some nice features. I think where I'm around cars all the time, you kind of get a bit spoilt with what you have around you. But yeah, let's not take that as a negative thing for this car. I mean, it is a good looking car at the end of the day. Another thing I've grown to like on this car is the engine. At the start, again, if you have watched my previous video, you'd know my opinions on this car, on this engine, sorry, weren't so great. We have the 1.5 TFSI engine that Audi have to offer, and they have that in various cars across the range, like the A3 for instance, and even the A1. So now it's called the 35 TFSI. At the start, this engine wasn't efficient at all. As I said, the S3 probably has better miles per gallon than this at the start, and it was just too sluggish. It wasn't carrying the car enough. I mean, the sluggish aspect is kind of still there, but when the car gets going, it does move for the type of car it is, and also the efficiency has got a lot better. I'm actually getting sort of high 40s now on sort of the longer journeys as well. Which is what you want from a car like this. I mean, you don't get this car to razz around for performance, so you expect some high MPG, and the car is delivering that now, so I'm happy with that. So if you are owning this car, once you've run it in, it will get better, put it that way. But yeah, let's jump inside and I'll talk about the stuff I like inside as well. Swiftly onto the interior of this car now. Yeah, nice place to be. You've got Audi's up-to-date systems in here. You've got the new virtual cockpit layout. You've got the touchscreen. I'll go ahead and put my key in. But yeah, still got that old key. But oh well. Put the key in now, so start up. So yeah, get the window down. It's bloody hot in the UK right now. But yeah, you've got the new sort of Audi virtual cockpit display with the new layouts. And you've got the MMI Navigation Plus, which is all standard. You will notice the fingerprints. That's another thing with the touchscreen, so I do recommend you carry a cloth with you just to wipe away the fingerprints as well. But the dashboard here is some nice lines going on, and the vents, like a cool little futuristic design. The door handles coming out the wrong way, so it's a bit easier to open. It's not just style benefits, they are functional. Nice little features here that you don't really recognise until I've actually started doing the video about all these cool little like sharp lines that Audi have actually implemented into this car. But yeah, really nice place to be, and you've got a nice driving position. Even though these seats are cloth on the sport trim, they are good seats. They really hug you in well. So yeah, as I said in the previous video, the S-Line would probably be the one for this car, but value for money, sport, you do get everything you need in this car. So yeah, definitely a big thumbs up for the interior. In regards to how the car drives, I'm not going to touch on that in today's video, simply because I have done the 5 things I like and dislike about this car, and also what it's like to drive. So again, I'll leave the video links in the description below for you guys to have a look at, see what I think of driving this car. I mean, my opinions haven't changed. I've always liked driving this car. I never had a problem with it. I said the steering is fantastic, suspension's really comfortable, especially coming from sort of the cars that I drive, like the S3 and the TT, stuff like that. You do notice a big improvement in the suspension on this car, and I'm starting to see a lot more on the road now, for all good reason. I understand why they are. You see a lot on the road because they are good cars. I mean, looking at its competitors, you're looking maybe like the BMW X1. I'm trying to think with Mercedes. I mean, the GLA is more of a Q2. GLC is more of a Q5. So there's not really nothing in Mercedes. But yeah, this car is just, like, if you want a car this size and stuff, it's good all rounder. Oh, yeah, it's good all rounder. So definitely, definitely go for this car. It's a nice one, trust me. Go get a test drive if you can. Anyone you know has got one, go have a look at it. Even if you're considering like a smaller car or a big car, then just have a look at it, because it's a good all rounder, as I said. So yeah, take a look at it. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave it there with some exterior shots of the Audi Q3. I hope you guys have enjoyed this being featured on the channel. It will be missed. Fantastic car, definitely recommend it. But yeah, as I said at the start of the video, something big's coming next. There'll be more content on that. As I said, we're getting ourselves our hands on some nice cars coming up, some good content coming, so make sure you subscribe, leave a like for a bit of motivation for myself, so I know what videos you like as well, and leave something in the comments so I know what I can improve on, what you want to see, what's going well, and yeah, I try to respond to everyone in my comments. So that's been Lewis, and enjoy whatever it is he was doing. Take care.